A very good day to all of you. Purattasi is here, and we from South India especially celebrate Purattasi as a month of fasting, festivals, upavas, and of general adoration of the Creator Himself. There are reasons why Purattasi, especially Saturdays and Purattasi, are considered to be very auspicious. The spiritual reason behind why Purattasi is a very important month in the Indian calendar is because we believe Perumal was incarnated into this world in the month of Purattasi. So the Lord Himself is here, so we celebrate the whole of Purattasi to celebrate Him. Saturdays have a very important relevance too. Let's look at the scientific reasons behind why Purattasi is considered to be the holy month and as to why Saturdays are important too. In general, Purattasi, which is from mid-September to mid-October, is the weather is a bit unsettled. The days and decades ago when it used to be normal weather conditions and we used to have rains, Purattasi is when the day has sunlight and it always invariably rains in the evenings and nights. So it's quite unsettling in terms of weather, and therefore it is difficult to process meat. Especially those days when they didn't have refrigerators and freezers. And I have to mention, I think these two are very big downfalls for the regeneration of our good health. That's a totally different topic. We'll discuss it some other time. Coming back to Purattasi and the reason why we are advised not to have non-vegetarian food in Purattasi. So therefore it is difficult to process meat in Purattasi, and we all know the bad effects of consuming unprocessed, unhealthy meat. And therefore the best thing to do was to just totally avoid intake of meat in Purattasi. And Saturdays have a very special significance as well. Olden days, Saturdays were seen as the day of replenishing our systems. There's a saying called Saturday have a cleanse. Called Sani Neeradu, means cleanse on Saturday. So in general, Sunday is his day, Sun's day. So therefore, he is in all his glory, blesses all of us. Saturday, the day before Sunday, is a quieter day, much quieter day. We haven't had his day for 6 days before then. So it's environmentally, cosmically as well, Saturday is a bit of a quieter day, and therefore our ancestors used it as a day of cleansing and revitalizing the system. So in general, people had oil bath, wherein oil is smeared on the head, scalp and hair and all over the body, and using naturally occurring herbs, the hair and body were cleansed. And the day usually is associated with very low calorie diet as well. In general, the morning is essentially of a liquid diet. The afternoon is usually made of rasam, which is a very gentle cleanser of the digestive system, made of spices and tomato juice, and sometimes tamarind juice too. And evenings are usually, the food is generally of steamed variety. So therefore it's a whole replenishing workout for the body. And people, all of us who have had oil massages, understand the benefits of how well we feel following a day of oil bath. So this is how Saturdays were used. And Purattasi Saturdays are very special. So we add the benefits of upavas on Purattasi Saturdays. We use it a day to refrain from eating and utter his name all the time in the name of Govinda. So we refrain from speaking evil. So hopefully we don't think evil too, and rest the digestive system. I think all of us know this, but probably don't decimate or decipher this, in that many people leave this world not because of not having enough food, but having excess food. So the mouth is a reason for ill health, and Purattasi reinforces that and helps us value food even more because of the upavasas we undertake. It is not only that, there is another special day today. It is Sani Mahapradosh. Sani Pradosham usually falls 2 days before full moon day and 2 days before new moon day. And previously we have seen that the human body is made up 65% of water, and there is water around our brain and our spinal cord too. So we would have seen the because of the effect of the sun and the moon and the gravitational pulls on the earth, we've seen the sea waves are quite aggressive, and the waves rise quite high on a full moon day. The same applies to the fluid content in our brain and the cerebral spinal fluid as well. So there is a bit of unsettlement, and it has been shown we might be a bit slower in terms of our cognitive ability 2 days before full moon day and new moon day, and on the full moon and new moon days too. And we all know food slows us down as well, right? We become a bit lethargic, and all of us have been tempted to have a siesta after a good meal. So therefore, refraining from food and observing upavas is one way of averting the dullness the mind is naturally said to have, because of the environmental influences and the planetary influences. This is the reason why Pradosham Upavas is observed, and those of us who observe it can see the effects, right? In addition, we learn to value food even more. Although we feel physically tired because our systems are not used to that, mentally we become more sharp. One additional thing that we observe on Purattasi Saturdays is to, at least in South India, it's a tradition to shape a lamp made of rice flour. Ghee is poured into the lamp made out of rice flour, and the lamp lit decimates so much of aroma, and this is, I think, the principles of aromatherapy. The house is filled with such beautiful aroma, and it is believed that this aroma drives the bad, negative things out of the house and out of the home, and invites good things. Of course, this makes sense because in the Western world, aromatherapy is a big hit, and there are many people who either have lavender plants or flowers in their bedrooms to help them soothe, to have a good sleep. So this is one other tradition that is followed during Saturdays and Purattasi. So hoping all of us will have a great month, and may his blessings be showered upon all of us. Wishing you all a great month. Namaskar.